You see it, let's get it. Twitch hacked, source code gone, influencer money leaked. I was surprised. I guess I didn't know they were making that much money on Twitch. So I thought that was interesting for me. So that's what I learned. I need to go and start simulcasting between YouTube and Twitch. They get it in on Twitch. So let's go on over the slides I created and let's get into it. So there you go. Twitch, once again, Twitch hacks, source code gone, influencer, money leaked, and there was a couple people in there making nine figures, which makes sense. I guess I'm behind. I call it Twitch break the glass hack, source code gone. So what is Twitch? For baby boomers and late blooming millennial, Twitch is a platform that allows gamers to be broadcast viewers and participating in online gaming communities. Users can live stream their gameplay, watch esports tournaments remotely, and cheer on their favorite competitive players. So esports is basically sports tournaments on gaming, and people are actually getting college scholarships. People are actually making money. That's coming into its own gaming realm, which I think is a little different, but it's all cool. More than just a website for watching, Twitch is a social community of gamers. To some extent, this results of the platform itself. Unlike a professional sports team, spectators on Twitch can connect directly with their favorite streamers, competitive players, and one another by commenting in real time on Twitch chat. In the course of a stream, viewers might chat with one another, ask instructional questions, and engage with the streamers directly. Right, so those are some of the benefits of Twitch and that audience and that e-gaming thing. On October 4th, 2021, there was 8.8 million unique streamers on Twitch each month. In addition, 2.8 million average concurrent viewers were on Twitch. So that's a lot of people. I should have looked at the new numbers on YouTube, but to compare them. But I'm sure YouTube dwarfing, but that still is a lot of people and a lot of money. The other cool thing, Twitch Prime subscription. If Twitch is Amazon's best kept secret, second place goes to Twitch Prime. While the membership normally runs $12.99, Twitch parent company integrated the membership with the real time website in September 2016. So Amazon Prime members can subscribe to Twitch Prime for free. Twitch Turbo is the second of the streaming website subscription service. For $8.99 a month, members make game viewing experience smoother by cutting down advertisements, increasing video storage, and offering exclusive chat emoticons and colors. Right, so that's ways to for Amazon, who makes a ton of money, to make even more money. Right. So, like on the last one, I do incident response. So, for incident response playbook, you need to respond quickly to detect security attacks and remediate damage. Those were two widespread tappings. You also need a detailed guidance. I'm calling it break the glass attack methods. These are once in a lifetime to address the need. Use the incident response playbooks for these type of attacks. And we're getting it. So it was a break the glass event for me is, and we're gonna touch on. They stole source code. They stole how much you were paying anything, and like I said, we're gonna drill down into. They stole a lot of artifacts, documents, and information from Twitch. Right. So we're gonna hit all those in more detail to come. So from your incident response playbook, prerequisite workflow, you should have a checklist and investigation steps. You lose something that's big, and we're going to talk about that in California follows GDPR. So when you lose more than 500 records, you gotta let the state know. So we're going to drill down into that and figure out from a legal perspective some things Twitch needs to do from losing that much data, to be quite frankly, right? Incident response. So we're going to touch on each one of these too at the end. Legally, like we said, GDPR reporting to the state. Communication, internal and external. Like, what are you telling your developers? What are you telling them not to say? What are you telling the external too? What are you telling the news? What are you telling the tabloids? And it's big enough, especially with being Amazon. I expect Congress to start calling people to testify. Right? They like to embarrass Silicon Valley and those guys. So I think those those Amazon guys are going to actually get called to testify. But we'll see. Top creators, you leak the top creators' information and stuff. So to be honest, if I'm those guys, I'm getting together and doing a class action lawsuit now, right? Some of my subscribers gonna go down. They didn't know I was making, $9 million, $5 million. So that's gonna hurt sometimes your credibility with that. And two is they stole all your stuff. Where you're logging, even if they stole that information, your login should have went off and said, "Hey, a big file just went out the door," or "This pay information is high priority." Why why didn't an alarm go off? Right. So we'll touch on that. The three prongs of cybersecurity: confidentiality, availability, and integrity. Right. Unlike Facebook, right? Twitch didn't go down; they just lost all their information, right? So they didn't keep it confidential. That's the biggest thing, I think. None of it's confidential. You lost the confidentiality, right? So what comes along with that, right? So these are three prongs: the CIA of cybersecurity. Once again, confidentiality, availability, integrity. You lost all the confidentiality, all your stuff went out the door, right? So how do you recover from that? How do you get back from that? How do you get your company kind of rolling again? Uh, Root cause analysis is defined as a formula nonconformance and should be permanently eliminated through the process. Cause. So once you figure out the root cause, you can figure out how to plug it up. How to make sure it doesn't happen again. And then they believe they found the root cause of it. So we're gonna touch on that too in a short second. Twitch has confirmed that it suffered a major data breach. The hackers accessed the company's servers thanks to a misconfiguration change. We confirm the breach has taken place. Our teams are working with the urgency to understand the extent. We will update the community as soon as additional information is available. So once again, you have misconfiguration change, right? That kind of the same thing that happened to Facebook, right? It's a misconfiguration of the routers and switches, right? So this seems to be a misconfiguration of a server. The one weird thing about this though is you should have multiple layers of security. So even if your uh, server is misconfigured, you still should have firewall, VLANs, MFA, right? A ton of other security things to protect you. Right? So Twitch admits a hacker was able to Twitch admits a hacker was able to access data that was mistakenly exposed to the internet due to an error, like we talked about, server configuration change that was subsequently accessed by the malicious third party. The company said it has no indication that login credentials have been exposed and that full credit card numbers were not exposed either. Right. So they're still digging into it. This is their preliminary observation into it. We're going to talk into that. The guy that released the information said this was the first part. Like he's going to have additional parts. So I thought that was weird. Um, So what the leaks include 3 years worth of detail regarding creators' payouts on Twitch, the entirety of Switch TV with commit history, source code for mobile, desktop, and video games, code related proprietary SDKs and internal AWS services by Twitch. See, which I think everybody knows, Amazon Web Service on Twitch, right? The unrelated stream competitors from Amazon Game Studios. They are other Twitch properties like IGDB and CurseForge. Twitch, and also people as Twitch internal security tools were stolen. Right? Obviously, your internal security tools wasn't very good. Number one, they didn't stop the breach. Number two, they too got stolen. All right, so a lot of people said this for Twitch. This is the worst possible breach, right? Reading the data breach includes, well, once again, source code, unreleased software, financial reports, internal red team's tools, hardening InfoSec professional. If Zero's alarm went off, that clearly means something is not right with Twitch security setup. Like we talked again, like like there should be alarms going off when you lose your whole code repository. Right. The first question on everybody's mind: how on earth did someone exfiltrate 125 gigabytes of the most sensitive data imaginable without tripping a single alarm? That's going to be some very hard questions asked internally. I expect the CISO to get fired and probably the CIO to get fired. If I'm Amazon and that's one of my subsidiaries, I'm cleaning house on that. All right, I'm gonna throw them out. Let them testify and run over the let the train run over with them again. And once again, California has strict laws for privacy, GDPR, and I looked up what they had. They said a breach law. California laws requires a state agency to notify California residents of unencrypted personal information as defined or acquired, reasonably believed to have been acquired by an unauthorized person. Any person or business that require issue a security breach notification to more than 500 California residents as a result of a single breach of the security system shall electronically submit a single sample copy of the security breach notification, excluding any personal identifiable information, to the Attorney General of California. So I think they meets the second bullet points. They have 500 more. I'm saying California residents, since Twitch is in there, they lost code and financial information for all their people. So I'm sure that's going to meet 500 residents in California. That's the legal part, right? So they're still releasing information. Cybersecurity still needs to be very important. I'm super surprised and a little disappointed because AWS is supposed to be one of the top security companies on the planet. So would this be one of the subsidiaries? I don't know if they were giving it the proper attention it needs to be. Once again, they lost a ton of company data, a ton of company artifacts. Once again, 3 years worth of detailed creator data, entire uh, software enterprise stuff like TV, Twitch TV, mobile desktop SDK. I might go out there and try to get some because when you look at code like that, you learn a lot because those guys are some of the top guys in the industry. How they programming, I don't even know what language they're using. So it'll be interesting to see what language they decide to use. But once again, especially following the Facebook fiasco, Twitch tapped, source code gone. Uh, Influencers money linked for their payout. Once again, I think they're gonna release some more detailed. We call it post-mortem of actually what happened, how they get in, how come they didn't have any alarms to go out, how they didn't seem to be logging. So I'm hoping all that's gonna come out in the near future. A lot of my subscribers told me to ping it and put this out. So once again, please subscribe. If you got any questions, just hit the video and put them in the comment section. Put your questions in there. I answer all my questions in my comment section. So into it. If you want any special videos, just let me know in there and I'll do them. Once again, Professor Black Ops on the grind. Tired. Please subscribe.